Okay, hello everyone. Today we'll be taking up the 2020 junior number 5, also senior number 2. This problem we are given a grid and each cell has a number in there, and how it works is that after we reach certain amount of a certain cell, we can use the number inside. If that number can be written in form of a times b equals to x, so then I can jump into the cell AB, and notice that the grid have an index of 1. So the top left is going to be 1, 1, and the bottom is going to be mn, I suppose. And our job is going to determine if it is possible to escape the room. And let's take a look at this example. So we have a 3 times 4 grid, and we begin with number 3. So 3 can be written into 1 times 3. So we jump here, and 8 can be written as 2 times 4. So maybe we jump here, and then and 12 can be rewritten as 3 times 4, and then we jump here and we escape the room. So output is yes. And let's take a look at the code. So this is a function we get the factor of a certain number, since this problem requiring the factoring. And this is just a while loop, and we try every factor that's the square of our number, and then after we divided that number by, let's say, a factor of 2, then we change our current big number divided by 2, and then we refresh this whole while loop so that we can check fewer numbers over here. So if this is this is a factor, we just add amount. Okay, let's say we begin with number 2, and we just keep running until it ran out of 2 factor, and then it moved to 3, and then we use a vector to construct the factor based on the current element inside the vector. And this is just for the number that's left. We check it if this is the factor that we just count, so we just add amount by 1. Otherwise, it's going to be a new factor, so we do our construction for the last factor, and then we construct using the new factor we just left. And then so this is the input. We use a 2D vector to collect all the points, and in order for me to match the index of 1, I just insert a vector in advance and insert a 0 in advance, so that the grid will have an index of 1. And then we use a queue to keep running. It's going to be a list of room we can visit, and until it runs out of the room it can go, and then it's going to say no. Well, how it works is that at the front we collect the number, and then we get all the factor of this number, and then we check if this is our endpoint. We just say yes, and otherwise we're gonna add all the cells it can possibly goes to. And so I need to mention that the get factor function I made is only going to get all the factors that's going to be less than the number. If this is greater, it's not going to collect that. So another factoration I did is I just reversed it. Since I have the factor I have is definitely less than the square root of that number, and we will only add it if this number is never show up before. If we have already been to that room, we are not going to go there again. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.